Good morning everyone, it's Monday the 28th of April. Welcome to another one of Alan's angling adventures. And today we're at a place where I've never fished before, so this is going to be an interesting one. This is Sakeham Pond. Never fished it before. I'm not really that sure what's in here. What I have been told is in here though is roach and tench, but apart from that I don't know, and I don't know what size they go up to or anything, but we're going to give it a go here today. I'll say we because Andrew's here as well. You won't see him because he's over the other side of this island. He's over there somewhere in a peg over there. But I'm fishing here today. It's a nice peg and it's a beautiful day, and let's hope we can catch something. It's temperatures up to around 18, 19 today, and it's going to be a lovely day. It's a beautiful morning, really is. Time wise it's just gone 10:30. I'm going to be here till, I'm not sure yet, might be between 3 and 4, might be a bit later. We'll see how it goes. I've got my Omni match rod today. I've got that back again. I bought a new one. Those of you that have watched my previous videos will know that I snapped the end of my Omni match rod, and I bought another rod, an Oakwood rod, which I wasn't happy with float fishing. I couldn't get on with it. This is, this is for me, this is the rod I always like using. I got used to it. It's a nice light rod, and I'm glad it's back again. So I've got that with me today, my 10-foot Omni match rod. Bait wise, we've got red and white maggots in there. Got those. And because I've heard there's tench in here, corn. And to put in as a bit of loose feed, some hemp. So we've got maggots, corn and hemp today, and we'll see if we can winkle something out. I'll be happy with anything, absolutely anything. I can't wait to get back on the river again. I mean, this actual pond, the river is actually just at the back of this pond, so we've had a good look at the river as we've come up here, and it really does look in really good nick, really looks nice. So I can't wait to fish that back in, when it gets to June. So we'll see how we get on today. Just now have a cup of tea. I'm already set up to, to fish. Just using a waggler, fishing the waggler today. £6 mainline, £5 fluorocarbon, Drennan fluorocarbon hook length, and a size 14 wide gaped hook. I'm really hoping we can get a tench, but as I say, I don't know how many's in here. I don't really know for sure what's in. I've only been told that there are tench in here. And some roach, but whether there's anything else or not, I don't know. And we'll see how it goes. Right, let's get cracking. I've plumbed the depth. I'm quite surprised how deep it is. I didn't think it looked that deep, but it is. Well, it's a good 4 to 5 feet. A good 4 to 5 feet. It suddenly drops out there. So it's a nice looking pond. It's a strange old shape. You've got an island there in the middle, and it's very difficult to explain the shape of it because it's all over the place. But you've got some ready-made pegs here, all cut out. It really does look pleasant, and it's worth giving it a go. Definitely worth giving it a go. I'm not fishing yet. I'm just having this cup of tea, and then we'll get cracking. I've put a bit of loose feed out there, not much, just a bit of hemp, in 2 spots, to my left and to my right, because I'm not sure which side is going to produce anything, if any. But as I say, let's just enjoy it anyway, because I'm looking forward to that river season. Definitely looking forward to that. If I could pick a tench up in here, I'd be absolutely delighted with that. Absolutely delighted. Or a few roach. It's always exciting fishing somewhere you haven't fished before, and I've never. Me and Andrew came up here. As I said to you earlier, he's fishing over the other side. We came up here a few weeks ago just to have a look round, because I've never seen it before, never looked at it, and we thought we liked the look of it. Worth giving it a go. And here we are. Just got a BB shot either side of the float, locking it in place. And down the line I've got 2 number 8 shot, about 6 inches from the hook itself. I'm fishing on the bottom and we're going to kick off. We're going to kick off with a cut with a. We're going to kick off with a red and a white, I think. Off we go then, fishing on the bottom. Let's see how this goes. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? Got a phone call right as I was about to start fishing. Never mind, we're back again now, so let's get back out there. Well, that's interesting. Fish just topped, decent size as well out there. There's definitely fish, decent sized fish as well, topping out there. Don't know what they are, but looks decent sized fish. All three have topped out there. That was a duck. Got a few mallards here, which is nice to see. A bit awkward, I've got my glasses on here, it's a bit awkward picking the float up. Right, let's try a bit of corn. So I am fishing on the bottom. I might adjust that a bit later, see. I've got a bit of corn on there now. Well, I've been fishing for about 45 minutes, nothing to report yet. So I don't know the best tactics for fishing here, whether the float's best or whether it's best ledgering. I mean, I could switch to a ledger a bit later if I'm not getting any response on the float. At the moment, no sign of anything at all. I think we'll pop round in a minute and see how Andrew's getting on. I will show you this bit closer, but show you what we've got here. I saw a couple of decent fish topping over the far side there, or out in the middle rather, earlier on. So you've got this island here in front of us. It swings round to the right there, and to the right hand side, look, you've got, it's a very, it's a very pleasant place, really is. But what it's like here, I don't know, no idea. And what's in here? Not really too sure. But there's definitely fish in here, because I've seen a couple of nice ones topping over the far side. Well, I've been fishing for about 45 minutes, nothing yet. I've just been round to see Andrew. He hasn't had anything either, but he has had a slight lift, so that's encouraging. He's had just a very slight lift, and he also saw the fish topping whatever it was out there earlier on. So I'm gonna just shorten this a bit and experiment with it a bit, see if we can get any response. I'm fishing just over depth. Let's bring that down a bit. Try a bit of corn. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely fish out there. Definitely fish out there. Seen a few topping now. Several splashes. I've got my float out a bit further this time. It's a job picking up the bites. And so I can see the float, but because of the reflection on the water, it's making it very difficult to see whether it's going, whether there's any slight signal, you know. I mean, that looked like it then. Well, I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm not getting any bites at all on the float, so I'm gonna switch to a ledger and see if we can pick something up that way. Well, I gave it a couple of hours on the float, nothing at all, absolutely nothing. So I've swapped over now to a link ledger, and that way I should be able to get it out further as well, which is where I've seen the fish. Any signs of any fish have been further out there. Let's try 3 red maggots on a size 14. See what we get on there. That's exactly where I want it. That's where they've been topping. Now see we get on with this. You won't be able to pick the rod tip out on this because this isn't my normal feeder rod. This is my match rod, and it hasn't got the other one's got the yellow tip to it which shows out. This hasn't, it's black and red, so it's not going to stand out. But at least fishing this way, for sure I know I'm definitely on the bottom. Well, I was on the bottom anyway with the float, but well, nothing to report yet. Nothing at all. Now look, out there again. That's the only place, the only part of the pond where I've seen fish topping. I've seen nothing to my right and nothing in front of me. So I'll just persevere, casting as far as I can over to that side, if that's where there's definitely fish out there. you start feeding hemp out there, the old ducks come round. Yeah, I've got a piece of corn on there now. It's no sign of anything at the moment. I'll say there's several fish topping out there now, jumping and topping, all out anywhere out over that side there, over that far side. And I've got my maggots, I've got a bunch of maggots on there, right in the middle of it, where they are. But I'm damned if I can get any response. Nothing at all at the moment. Well, quick update, it's 20 past 1, nothing to report, no bites, nothing. Fish still topping out there, but can't get a bite at the moment. Andrew's just been round, he's the same, he's changed to a ledger, and he hasn't had anything either. What I'll do in a minute, I'll, because nothing's happening, I'll show you around and show you a few swims. It really is a pleasant looking place. It really is. But unless we're doing something wrong, it seems quite like it's quite hard to get bites here for some reason. When me and Andrew came up here a few weeks ago, just to have a look, there was a few really small roach, very small, jumping out. That's all we saw. But as I say, I've been told there's tench in here. And it does look tenchy. I've tried maggots and corn and can't get a bite on either. Fishing hard on the bottom, on the float, and on a ledger now. Right, there's nothing happening, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and show you around the pond, give you an idea of what this place looks like. I say the swims are all cut out. You've got the river just over there. The river's just there. Right. So you've got to swim down there, but you've got all those reeds in front of you. And I'll show you in a minute where the fish have been topping. So it's a pleasant place to come and fish, it really is. And this is under Henfield Angling Society. You've got another swim down here. Be a bit careful. this is where they've been. This is where they've been topping, jumping out down here. I'm fishing down there. Andrew's fishing up there. There he is. Yeah, look, fish topping in front of him. Right, let's go round. Right, let's continue our little trek around the pond. Can't get up there. I say they're nice swims, cut out, you know. Now Andrew's fishing just round here. We've got this swim here to my right hand side, down here. That's the island over there. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's unbelievable the amount of times we're seeing fish topping out here. But it almost looks like there's something chasing them. Whether it's perch chasing small. Look at that. Look. You see that, Andrew? Andrew's cast right out in the middle of it. Oh, I don't know what they are. I say it's almost like something's chasing them. Fascinating. This is where Andrew's fishing, down here. Right, let's have a look around a bit further. So if we're not catching anything, then might as well show you something that's a bit interesting to look at. You can't really get down there, there's all the reeds down there. And we've got another swim round here. See, anyone that fishes up here regularly and knows their stuff up here would know where the best spots are. We got no idea. We're only, you know, first time we've been up here. This is a nice little swim. It's all right. There's a strange old shape. You've got this big island in the middle, but then it goes off. It goes off up there. I might be able to make my way along here if I'm careful. Now this is looking like another blank, isn't it? Another blank, Alan. Starting to get used to it now. You see, look, that's where I'm set up. Over there, there's all my gear over there. Maybe I made a mistake in fishing in the bright sunshine. Maybe I should have come in the shade, although Andrew's fishing in the shade and he hasn't had nothing. So it's a nice looking pond. It really is very interesting. I'm not going to go right round there, but that's where it finishes, round there. It ends round there. don't know what to do. I don't know whether to give it to go with Andrew at 3 o'clock or whether to stay until about 5ish. As I say, it's a good couple of hours for me on my bike on the way home from here, and yet, you know, it could prove, you know, it could be the difference between catching something and not. Anyway, thought I'd just show you, give you an idea what this place looks like. I'm going to make my way back now. Back fishing again, 5 to 2. Let's try a piece of corn with a red maggot on there as well. You can really get yourself where I want it, but not getting any bite indications at all there. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it till 3 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to stick it out. If I'd seen any sign of a bite or two, then I would have done, but there's been absolutely no sign of any bites at all. I just don't know why. You know, you think with maggots and that, you think you'd get a touch now and again, even small stuff, you know, but so there's little small stuff topping out there still. Oh, something went for it then. I just saw it. Something went for it. Saw the fish. Right, okay, I saw the fish under the surface. Definitely gave me a bit of hope. It's the first bit of action that I've had. Definitely saw the fish. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I just started reeling in, and as the bait is, I don't know, about a foot away from the surface as it's coming up, I felt something take it, and then I saw it as well. It took it and it snapped me as well. I'm only on 3 pound. I've got a 3 pound hook length on here now. I've changed from a 5 to a 3 and a size 14 hook, and it snapped me, whatever it was. I did see it just under the surface. It looked about that big. What it was, I don't know. But and that was on a bunch of red maggots, so I'll give that another go. So it's definitely worth persevering. So he took it, whatever it was, took it as I was reeling in. It's got me a little bit of hope, a little bit. Just a little bit. If the camera can pick up these small fry or whatever it is, you just see the ripples there. They're coming closer and closer this way. It's weird because all signs of fish are over there. Nothing, no sign of anything at all over that side. It's all over here. Yeah, I've just been along to see Andrew. He's still hasn't got anything. So what I'm going to do, well, what we both decided to do, it's 3:05 now. We're going to give it till 3:30. So another 25 minutes, and then that's going to be it. The last chuck now. I've decided to put it out underneath that tree there. See if there's anything down there. That sun's moved round now. It's very pleasant. Now we've got the shade round here now. Well, it's virtually 3:30 now. I'm going to pack up now. So the situation here today at Sakeham Ponds, not a single fish, not a single bite. The only little bit of action I did have, as I say, was when I started reeling in and a fish chased the maggots. Took the maggots and took the hook as well. And I did see I saw the fish under the surface, but I couldn't make out what it was. I couldn't make out what it was. I don't know what it was. But it wasn't a bad size, whatever it was. But apart from that, absolutely nothing, and nothing for Andrew either. So once again, I'm afraid it's yet another blank. But it's been very pleasant fishing up here at Sakeham Ponds today. First time we've fished it, as I say. And it's been very, very nice, very pleasant. Lovely day for fishing, beautiful. But once again, no fish. I shall be out again. I'm hoping to be out again either Wednesday or Thursday this week down Shore and Port for another go at some mullet or bass, and we'll see how we get on there. I mean, the conditions now should be quite good, but we'll give it a go down there. I think we'll try a little bit later in the evening this time, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and try and get down by the gas tanks if we can. That's the plan anyway. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I haven't caught once again. But and thank you very much for subscribing to my fishing channel. Thanks very much for that. It is very much appreciated. And pressing the like button. And enjoy your own angling. Definitely do that. And I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.